Things are heating up on the hit e.tv soapie House of Zwide. After the shocking revelations about Honor's origins in Season 1, the show is moving towards its final steps in the father-daughter relationship. Thato Dithebe, who plays Neo on the show, joins us now to discuss what to expect in the next chapter. Thank you very much for joining us in studio, Thato.
Thank you so much.
For those of us who don't watch House of Zwide,
Yes,
give us a short context of what the story is about.
So the story, first and foremost, is a fashion story. It follows a whole lot of characters, Mokhare. It follows the lives of the Molapos in Tembisa and also follows the lives of the Zwides in Rosebank. Excuse me, it's quite exciting because now we're in a stage where we focused on Honor's relationship with Funani, and as we're going into her umemulo, which is a coming-of-age ceremony that all about seeing her going from girlhood into womanhood and also seeing her moving from being a Molapo into a Zwide.
Yeah, and tell us about Honor's relationship with Funani and how it's developed over the last few episodes as we see her story unfold and the different discoveries that she makes about her own life in the series.
And man, it's actually quite beautiful. I mean, if the people at home even saw the episode that played on Friday, if I'm not mistaken, there was a beautiful scene with her, Funani and Zachariah sitting in the hut, eNCA, at the Zwide homestead, and she's actually just expressing herself to her Zwide ancestors, letting them know Guti, as she was growing up, she felt a bit lost, and now she feels as though she's back at home within the Zwide family.
Yeah, and I want us to get into the next chapter and the kind of juicy scenes that the viewers can expect. But it looks like it's going to be quite juicy. But before we do, your role as Neo in House of Zwide, the development of that role and really just the role, I suppose, he plays within the story as it unfolds.
Yes, Neo was problematic, guys.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you watch the show, you know what he came in as Alex's sidekick, and then he also went in there. Some people call him a home wrecker because he basically hit Sogaga Stena. Stena, if you don't know about,
I wanted to say Disrupta, but I didn't want to say that.
Yeah. Home wrecker is a home wrecker, papa. So literally, Neo was exactly that, man. He came in, he basically stole honor from Soga. So yeah, even their relationship right now, it's a bit rocky, it's a bit funny, especially the beef between Soga and Neo is quite exciting. I don't want to give too much away because I want people to watch, especially this coming week with the Umemolo and everything else that is happening around it.
Yeah, and without giving away too much, I mean, I love spoilers, but I guess our viewers don't. But without spoiling it for our viewers, what kind of explosive developments are we going to see? And really just the growth of Honor's character and the different relationships she has within the show, including the one with Neo, which you say is a bit rocky.
It's a bit tricky at the moment, man, but I think it's quite exciting because some people are going to be upset. A lot of people are going to be very angry. Team Soga, I don't know, guys. It's looking a bit shaky for you guys at home. I think that's the best that I can say for now.
Yeah. And then just in the background, you know, behind the scenes feel for our viewer, just working on the production like this, the difficulties that you face, and really channeling the character that you guys play, or the characters that you guys play. How difficult is that artistic or creative process?
I think it's a bit tricky given the hours, given the schedule, given just how hectic it is. I mean, for myself, I'm still a student. They're in my final year at VETS as a civil engineer. So having to balance that and also having to balance being on sets and constantly shooting every single day is quite tricky. However, I do believe that the difficulty is a bit lessened given the fact that we work with such an amazing production team. I mean, the crew, the production, the cast itself, everyone there is just so supportive, and we're also dedicated to putting together a beautiful product for our viewers at home.
Yeah, and I mean, you're a complete opposite from Neo, I would assume. So how do you shake that off, if at all, when you leave the set? I mean, what processes do you guys have to go through to make sure that you keep it separate? Because I've heard that there's a lot of mental strength that needs to come into playing certain characters, because some of them are deep and some of them are deeply troubled, and you have to be able to separate yourself from that.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, for example, with Neo, things are getting very hectic right now, especially with the passing of Alex. It is quite a bit deep for myself. However, I've learned to treat Neo as if he's a bit of a little brother to me, you know? So whenever I leave sets, you know, which I'm saying, hey, little bro, and then whenever I come onto set, I'm like, okay, cool, sharp, I'm here, let's play, let's work together. Let me do justice by the character, because at the end of the day, the character's not for me, but for the people at home.
Yeah, and then just a final thought from you. Why should our viewers be tuning in? What is the one hook that you think they cannot afford to miss?
It's simple, this thing. HOZ is GOAT. the greatest of all time. It's simple, but fair too. Just watch House of Zwide, 7 p.m. ETV. You guys know the story. You guys know the situation. And right now, the season is heading towards its end, so it is going to get super, super spicy. There's a lot of beautiful things coming along the way, but there's also a lot of people who are going to cry.
Please don't leave cliffhangers. The worst series in the world are those that leave cliffhangers. The last episode, something absolutely explosive.
But how else do we keep you guys coming back?
Oh, man, those are tough. Thank you very much for joining us in
Thank
studio.
you so much.
That is Thato Dithebe, who plays Noah in House of Zwide. You did hear him say it is the greatest soapie of all time, and you have to tune in.